roommates or something, because that's it. That's the college experience. Like sitting inside, that's fine for some nights, but I want to have at least one night a week where I can, go out, hang with my friends, just drive around. I love to look at houses.
Even just going for drives.
Literally,
I
love
it's
going
very
for drives.
calming.
Oh, I love that.
It's very calming. I don't know. Sometimes I just sit there and worry about my gas. Like this is how much this is costing me. But
when I'm home,
it's great. It's the best.
When I'm home, it's so much worse too.
Yeah.
Like I will go for drives and never come back.
Yeah. It's because you get stir crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you've seen everything already. So.
And then I'm just the music's on, like singing in the car, and you're just going down like the highways.
Oh,
I
that's
love
life.
it. We're all just sitting.
Yeah, Cece, you gotta answer.
Oh, I like to sleep.
You like to sleep?
No, but I like to go out. But like,
is that just a night for you?
I feel like I just work too much now. But I like to sleep.
Yeah.
I like to play video games, and I be chilling.
Yeah,
That's so
you're
valid,
like the
though.
self-care. You're into the self-care nights.
I wish I self-cared more. I'm obsessed with like skincare and like all that stuff, and just when I see my friends like do a face mask at night, I'm like, that's not me, because by the time I get back from doing whatever I am, and I just knock with the makeup on.
Yeah. No, I've been better at that. I used to do that, but now I wash my face at night.
I'm not gonna
wash your face at night. It's not good for your skin.
Yes,
I do
very much.
I'm gonna say 4 to 5 times out of the 7 days a week.
Huh?
Really?
That's pretty good though. I mean,
Wow, girl. I just
don't know.
splash in water and go.
You just splash the water and go. I don't know. I feel like, because my mascara, do you ever just fall asleep with it on by accident? You wake up and then your eyes are like shut?
Or it
They're
just
like
feels
adhered
gross.
shut.
I hate waking up feeling like greasy.
Yes.
And or like
but
with
I do
the
that
makeup
all
on.
the time.
Me too.
I do that, like even if I take all the makeup off, I wake up greasy.
Yep.
And I'm like, what am I doing?
It's just so much worse with makeup on, and then I feel my skin breaking out, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is not good.
Yeah. Skin was meant to breathe.
Yeah.
I wish I was on the same level as you guys. I don't know how to do makeup.
You don't know.
Oh, we're gonna teach you.
Next
That can be
episode,
another
we'll
episode.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
I'm gonna
Spa
turn
day
somebody
for
into a
next episode?
clown.
Yeah, we'll see.
That,
Oh,
you
no.
know, I don't know. I'm
don't know
thinking
yet.
perhaps.
Perhaps we'll have a little spa day next episode.
Perhaps
we'll
a
see.
spa day.
Look at
A little
Cece
makeup
here.
tutorial.
Yeah,
A
right.
little-
We'll see.
I like these ideas, ladies.
Cece. All right, guys. But that is all the time we have for today. Cece?
Sorry.
Would you like to finish the outro?
Oh, here's a quote of the day.
Oh, yes.
Just like our brownies we made, there are 4 ingredients, and even though it's 4 ingredients, you don't need that much to be bougie. Period.
I like it.
Yes.
I love that quote. Yes.
Simple. Anna, our camera operator, is absolutely losing it right now. But we gotta go. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode. Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, more U.S. deaths have been reported in the Israel-Hamas conflict.
And an airline is stopping flights to Israel.
Plus, WTOP-10 reporter Logan Russo is at the movies for a singer.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Mia Dirks.
And I'm Matthew Rivenberg.
Yesterday, we reported 11 U.S. citizen deaths in the terrorist attacks in Israel. Today, the toll has risen to 14 confirmed deaths as the fighting between Israel and Hamas continues in Gaza. It's unclear how many U.S. citizens are among the thousands missing in Gaza, but President Biden said in a statement today that it is likely that there are even more U.S. citizens missing, and some have likely been taken hostage.
One American victim was 32-year-old Haim Katzman, who was killed by Hamas soldiers who broke into his apartment in Gaza and attacked. Katzman was a recent PhD graduate from the University of Washington who was living in Israel to continue research on the Israeli-Palestine conflict.
The Jewish Community Center of DeWitt held a rally in support of Israel last night as hundreds of community members gathered to support their loved ones back home. The group sang the Israeli national anthem and exchanged stories about family members impacted by the latest violence. Community members and religious leaders maintain their support for each other and insist they will continue to stand in solidarity with the affected Israeli citizens.
U.S. airlines have suspended flights from Tel Aviv from and to Israel to Palestine militants. American Airlines and United States Airlines all issued travel waivers allowing passengers that are scheduled to fly to and from Israel to rebook. If your flight was canceled by a U.S. airline, you will receive a full refund, even if your ticket was a non-refundable ticket. No flights at the local Syracuse Hancock International Airport have been affected.
Governor Hochul announced increased security measures for Jewish communities today following the Hamas attacks in Israel. After meeting with state police forces, Hochul stated that expanded security is now in effect for synagogues, Jewish cultural centers, and other at-risk sites. She also called on social media companies to moderate posts that include hate speech or incitements to violence. There have been no credible threats reported at this time, but police will continue to monitor the situation as needed. Now, Matt, I think the only way to describe the change in weather today is with one word: chilly.
Yes. Let's get a look at that for your forecast with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Andres Krispowski.
It is currently 50 degrees today in Oswego 51 degrees in Oswego with calm winds and a high humidity of 74, very cloudy. Let's go back to the desk.
Thank you, Andre. Now, this weekend, Taylor Swift's long-awaited concert film is hitting theaters across the world. That includes right here in Oswego at Oswego 7 Cinemas. And fans and theater employees alike are ready for it.
WTOP-10 reporter Logan Russo stopped by Oswego Cinema 7 ahead of the opening weekend. He joins us now in the studio. Logan?
Taylor Swift has taken over the music world, the sports world, and now the movie world. Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, will premiere in theaters this Thursday across the nation, including the Oswego Cinema 7 right here in the Port City. And the theater is already promoting the new film to help bring in the Swifties. One Oswego Cinema 7 employee told me the way that they're promoting the film's release. The concert film takes place during her concerts in Los Angeles' SoFi Stadium, and it's already earned $100 million in global pre-sales. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Logan. Now, award-winning author Ta-Nehisi Coates will join students and Oswego community members this November as part of SUNY Oswego's Living Writers series. Coates, a former writer for the New York Times, has written a number of books, comics, articles, and essays, with a few earning national awards. The talk will be held Friday, November 3rd at 5 p.m. in Oswego's Waterman Theater. Those interested in attending the event can find free tickets at tickets.oswego.edu.
SUNY Oswego will partner up with Wegmans Pharmacy to host flu vaccination clinics on Monday, October 16th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Tuesday, October 24th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Sweatman Gym. Students and employees are welcome and invited to register for appointments online. Walk-ins are welcome, but organizers strongly encourage appointments. Make sure to bring your insurance card to the clinic. If you have any questions, email whealth@oswego.edu.
Make sure to check your lottery tickets tonight as the Powerball jackpot continues to grow. The drawing is now the second largest in U.S. history, rising to more than $1.7 billion. No ticket matched the lucky 6 numbers in last night's drawing, increasing the reward for Wednesday's pick. While no one has chosen the lucky number so far, 6 tickets sold in New York earned prizes of $50,000. Players can get another chance at winning big Wednesday night at 10:59 p.m., so make sure to get your tickets ready. Now, still ahead tonight, Hurricane Lydia looms over Mexico.
Plus, the world watches the House scramble to fill vacancy of its speaker position and global conflict.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Andrzej Krupkowski. It's looking cloudy around the state of New York today. Down near Kingston, it's looking, the clouds are starting to disappear. Over here by western New York with Oswego, Rochester, down near Buffalo, a lot more frequent rain with a low pressure moving over the state currently. For the sleepcast, everybody should sleep pretty well tonight. The high, it's going to be like mid 50s, so like upper 40s, lower 50s area. So, grab a blanket and you should be fine. For the AM commuter impacts, it's going to be, like I said, like higher 40s to mid upper 50s. In the early morning, it will be a little more like damp and slippery, but everybody should make it to class and work on time. For the daily planner tomorrow, our high is 60 and our low is 49. Our chances rain is pretty heavy with southwest winds to 10 to 20 miles per hour, and precipitation will be around 21%. So, for the 5-day forecast for precipitation, we have Wednesday and Thursday, like I said, with a lot of rain, and Friday we might get a break. Saturday and Sunday will be rainy, though. For our 7-day forecast, we have Wednesday and Thursday. We have Wednesday and Thursday, like I said, rainy. Friday, like I said, we might get that break. Saturday and Sunday, it will be rainy over the weekend. Monday and Tuesday, there are a chance of showers, but we will see. It is staying in like the mid to upper 50s throughout the week. Thank you. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist. Back to the desk.
Now, speaking of weather, Hurricane Lydia is expected to make landfall across the Pacific coast of Mexico tonight. The storm threatens the popular tourist destinations of Jalisco and Puerto Vallarta. Hurricane Lydia trails shortly behind Tropical Storm Max, which made landfall only several hundred miles away from Lydia's expected path. Hurricane Lydia is currently a Category 3 with winds between 111 and 126 miles per hour. A hurricane of this level is considered a major hurricane.
The Supreme Court decided against revisiting the landmark First Amendment decision in the New York Times v. Sullivan. This follows after a request to take another look at the decades-old precedent that created a higher bar for public figures to claim libel in civil suits. Since 1964, the media world has ruled the unanimous decision that requires public figures to show, quote, actual malice to be successful in a libel dispute. This decision helps fend off costly defamation lawsuits brought by public figures and will continue to do so. Interim Speaker of the House Patrick Mahenry is offering assurances to Israel that the U.S. Congress is standing ready to help in their war with Hamas. But to help Israel means first filling the speaker vacancy left by Kevin McCarthy, who was voted out last week. Laura Aguirre has more.
Bipartisan agreement on one point.
The world is watching. They're seeing a dysfunctional democracy.
We're demonstrating to the world that democracy is dysfunctional.
The stakes of that dysfunction now even higher amid an escalating war in Israel.
We need to be acting right now on Israel. Instead, we're trying to figure out a new speaker, or maybe perhaps still discuss, Speaker McCarthy.
We stand strongly with Israel. The House needs to get back to work.
Yes.
House Majority Leader Steve Scalise is one of two top contenders for the speaker slot, along with House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan, recently endorsed by former President Donald Trump, but not as confident yet that he has the votes to secure the gavel.
I've said all along we need 217, 218, whatever that number is, but we need to sell that in the conference before we go to the floor.
Whoever the conference picks, I'm going to support.
Ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy showing support for his party's next move, while not shrugging off the option it could be him again.
I'll allow the conference to make whatever decision. Whether I'm speaker or not, I'm a member of this body. I can lead in any position it is.
Without a speaker, most agree the House is legislatively paralyzed, but confidence is high among some that could change soon.
I totally expect us to have a speaker by Wednesday. We will come out of conference united in that.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Filling the speaker vacancy amidst a world in conflict displays the House on a global stage, showing a government and country in chaos.
A Florida pastor, Robert Dell, faces charges of racketeering and dealing in stolen property after using his role as a pastor to force recovering drug addicts to steal from him. It is alleged that Dell, along with 4 co-conspirators, stole merchandise from Home Depot stores across several counties. Dell allegedly threatened and manipulated vulnerable people into stealing merchandise 5 to 6 times a day for him. He then would sell all the stolen items on eBay. Home Depot suspects this operation lasted over 10 years, costing a loss of over $5 million.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, gas prices are in danger again.
And so is your Halloween candy stash this year.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin.
Welcome back to WTOP-10. Here's your health and consumer report.
The conflict overseas may soon reflect in U.S. gas prices. Neither Israel nor Gaza are large oil exporters, but investors in the Middle East may become concerned if violence continues, worsens, or if Iran, a large oil producer, gets involved. Consumers are not likely to see any impact for the next 60 days, and until then, prices may continue to decrease for now.
Have a hard time remembering your Google password? Good news! Google is making a shift towards passkeys, so you could use your Face ID, a fingerprint, or a PIN to log in. This rolled out with iOS 16 and is available across YouTube, Google Maps, Uber, eBay, and soon coming to WhatsApp. This will become the go-to in Google password creation now, as it is more secure according to Google.
Today is Mental Health Day, bringing awareness to the 1 in 6 children from ages 6 to 17 with a mental health disorder. Mandy Gaither has more.
It's a growing problem, a mental health crisis in the U.S., and young people aren't immune.
For children, we really should be paying attention
not just when there's a concern or a crisis, but ahead of time.
Pediatric psychologist Ariana Howitt is the executive clinical director of On Our Sleeves, a nationwide children's hospital initiative aimed at promoting children's mental health and wellness. She says that starts with caregivers having open-ended conversations with the child.
At dinner time, we check in with each other and we say, what was the hardest part of your day? What was your favorite part of your day? Tell me about your favorite teacher.
Howitt says parents should normalize how their child feels and model good mental health habits.
Talk about your hard days, talk about your hard emotions and what you're doing to cope with those.
Social connections are critical, so Howitt says encouraging kids to have healthy friendships and join in extracurricular activities can also promote mental wellness.
If a child feels like they're included and they're connected and they're a part of their community, their schools, their home environment, that they are more likely to be mentally well or handle stress better.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Mental health is very important, especially for college students, as mental health affects every other section of health and education. If you feel you are struggling and need someone to talk to, there are counseling services available at the Mary Walker Health Center. Beer, a classic alcoholic drink, may be faced with changes thanks to the climate crisis. Hopes are essential to some beers, including IPAs, but harvests have been falling since 1994. The increasing temperatures have shifted the growing season by 13 days between 1970 and 2018. Your favorite beers may lose their critical bitter component due to climate change.
When trick-or-treating this year, you may be left with mostly tricks due to inflation. A sugar shortage is driving up the cost of candy and impacting production. With a survey from sales and marketing group Advantage, 40% say that inflation will impact how much candy they buy, and half say that they will be spending the same as last year, but for a smaller quantity. Now coming up in sports, it's our sports reporter, Alex Brooks.
Alex, can you give us a quick preview?
Thanks, guys. We'll be talking about all things Oswego on Laker turf, recap the thriller on Monday Night Football, and the MLB playoffs are keeping fans on the edge of their seats. All this on WTOP-10 after the break.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Alex Brooks, and let's get right to your Tuesday night sports report. Starting off at Laker Turf Stadium, the Oswego State Lakers field hockey team clashed with the Nazareth College Golden Flyers this afternoon. The scoring was all Lakers today as junior forward Caitlin Jordan scored in the second and junior midfielder Kate McNally in the third. The Lakers were able to control the field on defense as there were only 2 shots on goal for the Golden Flyers for a 2-0 victory. The Lakers will travel to Brockport this Saturday for a late season SUNYAC battle. Heading down 104 West as the Oswego State Lakers soccer team will have a big SUNYAC test against the Geneseo Knights. Starting off with the men's team, they're coming off a 4-1 defeat at the hands of the Oneonta Red Dragons on a cold and rainy Saturday. On the other hand, the women's team is coming off an impressive showing at Oneonta as they took a 2-0 victory and are now 4-0-1 on the road this season. Led by star midfielder Kieran Gilroy and junior forward Katie Del Grosso, these Lakers are making their final playoff push on Wednesday. From the green and gold in Oswego to some green and gold of Green Bay as the Packers traveled to Las Vegas to face off against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. The game was pretty low scoring going into halftime as only 13 points were scored between both teams. The second half started with Green Bay taking the lead 13-10 and Las Vegas returning the favor with a Josh Jacobs rushing touchdown. Jordan Love would go on one last drive that ended in his 3rd interception of the game to seal the win for the Raiders. Heading from the gridiron to the diamond as the Houston Astros traveled to Minnesota to play the Twins in Game 3 of the ALDS. It was all Houston to start off as 4 runs were scored in the first inning, including a 3-run home run from Jose Abreu. Minnesota couldn't get anything going as Christian Javier threw for 5 innings, striking out 9 and allowing only 1 hit. With 4 home runs from Houston, including 2 from Jose Abreu, the Astros routed the Twins 9-1 and are 1 win away from the ALCS. Well, moving over from the American League Division Series, we'll go over to the National League Division Series between the Braves and Phillies. First inning now, Alec Bohm singles, and that is going to be an RBI single as Trey Turner will score. It will be 1-0 Phils. We'll go to the third inning. JT Realmuto drives one deep to right center. That one's going to be gone. His 2nd home run of the series. 2 for 5 on the day, rocking out to a 3-0 lead. Bottom 7, 4-1 score now. Travis d'Arnaud takes a hanging sweeper to left, 1-run game as he had his 1st home run of the postseason. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Austin Riley takes a 3-2 slider deep to left, and the Atlanta Braves take a 5-4 lead. His only hit on the day, but that wouldn't be the only fireworks as you see some fireworks going in Atlanta. Atlanta is going crazy right now. So Nick Castellanos, top 9. Drives it deep to center, but Michael Harris with the amazing catch. He throws it to his cutoff man, but it doesn't get to Albies. But Austin Riley makes the game-winning play to double up Harper, and Atlanta ties it up at 1, and it's going to be going back to Philly for Game 3 tomorrow. Thank you, and stick around for some good news after the break.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
And now for a lighter story to end the night.
Today is National Sausage Pizza Day.
Whether you like Italian sausage, spicy chorizo, or even kielbasa on top of your pizza.
It's your day to celebrate about favorite pizzas.
What's your favorite pizza, Mia?
I mean, I love a good bell pepper vegetable pizza. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but what about you, Alex?
I like sausage on my pizza. I would say sausage and cheese, yeah.
Well, today's your day then.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
And what about
Perfect
you,
timing.
Andre?
I like chicken and bacon on my pizza.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, I like sausage and cheese, yeah.
So Alex, any sports to look forward to over the long weekend?
Well, we do have some sports coming up. We got volleyball, and we also have hockey. Hockey is coming back. This Saturday, there's going to be a men's hockey game, and it's going to be very exciting. So come out and show your support for the Lakers.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
The forecast?
Yeah, the weather over the next week will be in like the high to mid 50s, you know. It's going to be a lot of rain during the beginning of the week. We'll get a break somewhere halfway through, and then the end of the week will be clearing up, you know.
All right.
Well, that's our report for tonight.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
Frank, of course, your host. Here at The Bigger Picture, we're all about recognizing those organizations here on camera that you may have never heard of. Welcome to Season 4 of The Bigger Picture. Who would have thought we would have made it this far, but here we are, Season 4. So unfortunately, this is for sure the final season of The Bigger Picture, as I will be making my departure from SUNY Oswego this December. Before we dive deeper into this episode, I would like to say a quick shout out to Kiara Montero. She is watching at home. All of us here at WTOP, we love you and we thank you for all the work you have done for The Bigger Picture, as well as everything here at WTOP. Also, before we jump into tonight's episode, I would like to tell everybody thank you for coming along the ride for The Bigger Picture. It's been 4 years of great shows, great episodes, great guests. So once again, thank you to everybody watching. Thank you everybody for supporting. Thank you everybody for sharing, posting on Instagram, tagging us. We appreciate all the love. But let's jump into tonight's episode. So, as always in The Bigger Picture, we always start off tonight's episode, or all the episodes, with naming a bunch of things that are happening on campus, just in case you want to get active or you want to get out of your room and go do something fun. So let's name a couple. First up, we have a senior here from SUNY Oswego named Naomi Ellis, who just dropped her first album called Serene. She dropped this album on September 22nd, 2023, underneath her album name titled Sane Girl. This album is a soulful and alternative masterpiece that celebrates solitude, with her last track applying the name Solitude. She's drawing inspirations from artists like Janae Aiko, Erykah Badu, and many others. Her lyrics and soulful beats serenade with her audience as she mixes and masters all her songs to the songs she wants to show growth and self-love. Tune into her album, available on all platforms now. The Oswego Student Association Programming Board will be having their second annual LGBTQ+ Pride Festival. It will be hosted on October 21st in Sweatman Gym from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. There will also be a lot of live music, food, giveaways, and so much to do. Plus, everybody loves to see a spectacular runway scene, so go out to that if you're feeling nice. Also, this week is fall break, so just please remember to take the time, wind down, relax. This semester has been a little bit stressful for a lot of us, so please make sure to do whatever you can to make yourself feel at peace. Also, if you are traveling, please be safe. Lastly, join the Caribbean Student Association on October 28th for their Underwater Paradise Dinner, a celebration of Caribbean culture and the exciting year ahead for the association. The event will feature delicious food and captivating performances. Keep an eye out for ticket sales at the SUNY Oswego box office. Stay tuned because when we come back, we'll be joined by our very first guest for season 4 of The Bigger Picture. So stick around.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Hello and welcome back to The Bigger Picture. Tonight, we're excited to have special guests from the Latino Student Union here joining us tonight. The Latino Student Union is an organization founded in 1968. Their mission was to enhance awareness of Latin culture, encompassing traditions, cuisine, and music through a range of engaging activities such as weekly programs, tabling, and special events. Their initiatives foster unity among cultural organizations and students, facilitating connections and understanding as well. Joining us today is their president, Carmides Jimenez.
Hello.
And their faculty advisor for the organization, Dr. Celine Duran Jimenez.
Hi. Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys for joining. All right, so to start off tonight's episode, I would like you guys to introduce yourselves, tell us about your roles within the Latino Student Union, as well as your roles here on campus. Anyone can start.
My name is Carmides Jimenez, and I'm the current president of the Latino Student Union. My sole mission is to delegate and oversee all of our events, everything that we have on initially, making sure all of our members are doing what they need to do. And yeah, I got involved because I wanted to do something on campus, and what better than to join LSU.
Dr. Duran.
So actually, Matthews and Carmides originally approached me about being the faculty advisor for LSU. I wanted to take this on because I think that it's very important to have representation on faculty, as it is in the student body. As the only Dominican faculty, full-time faculty on campus, I also wanted us to be able to bridge that connection between the student body, between the faculty side, and then for students to be able to see someone who looks like them fostering and facilitating these types of relationships that are really important in academia.
Thank you guys for that. So let's jump into the juicy questions now. All right? What inspired you guys to become involved with the Latino Student Union, and how has it impacted your experience here at SUNY Oswego so far?
Well, for me, I was actually very opposed to joining anything. It's like kind of ironic. But my freshman and my sophomore year, and eventually I got into my junior year, and I really wanted to be a part of something. Everyone was kind of doing their own thing, enjoying their time on organizations, and I was like, wow, I kind of actually want to get involved. And there were things that I wanted to bring onto campus that I was like, okay, let me be a part of it. Let me try to do something for our campus. So yeah.
I am very much invested in student success. Because we are a teaching comprehensive college, the priority from the faculty side is making sure that our students are at the forefront, making sure that we help them succeed in any way which possible. And even though I am a faculty member of the Criminal Justice Department, we have a very large major that only gives me but so much contact with students. Being able to advise the Latino Student Union also gives me an opportunity to meet other Latino and Hispanic students, other Black students, other Afro-Latino students who don't know who I am but might still be interested in fostering that sort of connection, seeing someone else that represents them on campus.
Cool, cool. So, of course, we all love a little bit of diversity. So how does the Latino Student Union contribute to promoting cultural awareness and diversity here on campus?
For us, we like to pride ourselves that we are Latin-based, but we're never exclusive towards just our Latin community. So we're very open in that way. We like to promote ourselves on our social media as much as possible, around campus, through our weekly tabling. If you see us in MCC, Mondays and Thursdays we table, so come by and say hello. Through our programs, we try to also collaborate with different organizations to show that we're here for everyone. As much as we want you guys to learn about our culture, we want to be educated in others as well. So yeah, we just try to put ourselves out there as much as possible.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with the way that the Latino Student Union has really taken to the mission. I really appreciate seeing the ways that they have embraced Afro-Latino culture, Afro-Caribbean culture, and really working towards making sure that there is a space for everyone and that everyone understands that feeling of being included, being inclusive. But obviously, because I am an academic, because I'm a faculty member, I also appreciate the ways in which these students really do the work. They know their stuff and they do absolutely everything possible to make sure that not only are they explaining the experience, but they're getting the information out in the right way.
Now, is there anything currently the Latino Student Union is doing to try to bring out more diversity onto campus or make themselves more known on campus to get people to join them in?
On campus, we try to basically reach out. Like, we have an organization chat, so we try to promote within our organizations, within each other, letting them know like, hey, this is something we have. We also always have our annual dinner that is coming up in November. So that's one of our biggest things that we try to get people aware of. Just, if you don't know about us, we have a dinner coming up, come learn about us. We try to do that, yeah.
And the organization is also very intercollaborative. So they have programs with the African Student Association. They have programs with the Black Student Union. They'll do programs. You have another program coming up this evening with the Caribbean Student Association. Next week, there's another program that's dedicated to the Latino Asian student experience. So something that I do appreciate are the different ways that LSU is able to really look at the interconnectedness of all of the multicultural organizations that are here on campus.
So, of course, we all have Latino backgrounds here, but what's that one thing from our background that we would like everybody to know about us?
I think we're very welcoming. Like, as far as I know, when it comes to family gatherings or when there's outsiders, my family is very come in, come eat, come talk to us. From my perspective, I think a lot of us are like that in our community. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I actually have a graphic poster in my house that says "Mi casa es su casa," and that's exactly how I treat my job. My door is always open. I have a revolving door of students, so I do like to bring that same welcoming atmosphere because I like people to feel comfortable. And even though I am a faculty member, I am still a person, and I do like to keep the avenues and the lines of communication open between me and the students.
So this question is more for you, Dr. Duran. When you were back in college, how was your experience? Like, were you involved in any organizations? Were you supportive of any organizations? Tell us your story when you were in college.
All right, let me see if I can think that far back. So when I went to college at John Jay, which is a commuter school, it's a CUNY school that's based in Midtown Manhattan. It has a very large Hispanic and Latino population. The running joke in New York City is we call John Jay Dominican Harvard because there are so many Dominican students there. I was involved, so when I was in college, I was part of the honors program. I was part of the McNair Scholars Program, which is a program that is supposed to prepare first-generation, low-income, and minority students to get ready for post-baccalaureate work, whether that is preparing for graduate school, med school, law school. And I benefited greatly from that program because it also helped me become involved in a lot of other student organizations. While I was in college, I also founded and was the president for the Amnesty International chapter, which brought awareness to human rights violations all around the world. I also was a part of the Criminal Justice Honors Association while I was there, which is something that I actually hope to bring to our campus here because we have really amazing criminal justice students and I'd like to be able to highlight and feature them. And then I was also involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. I've always been involved in music. I lived at home, so there were a lot of other family obligations that I had tied to there. So it was a vastly different experience from what I think most of our students get here. But I also did understand the importance of being involved in your campus because y'all together, we spend so much time here. This is, for all intents and purposes, a second home. So why not make this a space that I can feel comfortable in, that I can be myself, that I can showcase all aspects of myself. And I think that's what I appreciate about all of our student organizations here is that it creates that niche for students.
I agree. I definitely agree. So Carmitas, when it comes to you being in college, is LSU the only thing you do or is there other things you're a part of?
For me, there are other things that I'm a part of. LSU is my main priority as president, but I've also been a part of Image Step Team since I was in my junior year, and I'm also on the executive board for the Student Association's programming board. I am the director of public relations, so I hold those two positions as well as I'm a part of a team. Other than that, I think I'm pretty involved for those three, but I kind of stick to those that's kind of where I found my place. I have a special inkling in my heart for the Women's Center here on campus. I love their organization. I love what they're a part of. So I'm definitely a proud committee member for them, but yeah.
All right, let's get a little deep again. Ready? So we are taught all about generational curses, right? Do you think you had any generational curses from your family that came with you to a new environment like coming to Oswego? Or do you think you didn't come with none? I can tell you I came with some.
I definitely think I came with a few. For one, I think it's our lack of asking for help. That is definitely within my family. Like, we're not supposed to reach out to other people. We're supposed to figure things out on ourselves. And when I first got to Oswego, there were a lot of things as a student, especially coming from a different area, that I did not understand, I did not know, and I did not know how to reach out for help. And that stuck with me until I finally got comfortable being uncomfortable and I put myself in those positions and finally learned how to actually ask for help. So that is definitely one for sure.
So in my family, we don't talk about generational curses. We talk about generational blessings.
Okay.
And one of the things that I can say I will take with me everywhere I go is the work ethic. And I 100% have gotten that from my parents.
Okay.
You know, I too fall into this trap of needing to feel like I have to do everything on my own. I have to showcase myself. I have to show that I am capable of doing all of these things, because if not, then we tend to fall into that sort of imposter syndrome pattern. Where if we have to ask for help, that means that we're lesser than, that we're not capable. But growing up, one of the best things, and I actually have this in my dissertation dedication to my parents, is in Spanish we have a phrase that says, hay una diferencia en tener educación y ser educado.
I know, that's right.
So loosely translated, that means that there is a difference between having education and being educated. You can have 17 million degrees and still not have any form of knowledge attainment. So my parents came here with not the type of formal education that one would expect, but they are by far some of the smartest people that I have ever met in my entire life. They've taught me the importance of valuing yourself, of humbling yourself, being humble but not being humbled, having pride but not being prideful. And because of that, I am 100% able to say that I've been able to get to where I've gotten, but I haven't gotten there alone. Because I always tell people, and if my dad ever sees this, I'm sorry. He's very short.
Yeah.
But
I think I heard this story before.
He's very short. But I've always said that I've gotten here because I've been lucky enough to stand on the shoulders of giants. Because for me, they are. They taught me a lot about being myself and imparting that onto other students. So everything that my family has taught me, I don't treat my students any differently. And I hope that if any student that comes through my door, that's come through my classroom, that comes to any of the programs that we've done, can say is, I saw myself in this person and they saw me.
I like that. That's fire. So far our conversation's been great. I'm enjoying it, but there's still a lot to come. So before we get to our final questions, let's take a short break and we'll be right back with some more questions. Good comment.
The awkward stare off was mad.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
But I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to the bigger picture. Let's just jump right back into the questions here. So, Carmi, Dr. Duran, what kind of support resources does the Latino Student Union provide to its members and the broader Latino community here at Oswego?
Well, for one, we have our office hours. So on campus in the Point, we have an office. So all of our members on our executive board are delegated to certain hours. So if our committee wants to come and speak with us, if they have any questions, if they just want to talk, get to know us, our door is always open for them. Also, we just came back from Fulton after doing an outreach program through different organizations that reached out to us to help out with the Latino community over there in Fulton. So we do things like that. Previously in our past e-boards, we actually used to read out to children in the library within the community. So those are a few things that we've been able to do.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So my next question, we're gonna go deep again. But can you guys share any personal experiences or stories that highlight the impact of what the Latino Student Union does on this campus or can do to an individual here on campus? Take your time, you guys are good.
I think yesterday's program is a prime example of that. So yesterday was our table talk, And it's essentially based off of the TV show Red Table Talk by Jada Pinkett and her family, where we get the room set around and we kind of do seminar style. And our director of programming comes up with questions, controversies, different things that we want to talk about. And for this program, we tried to incorporate a lot what it's like being a POC in this campus. So, for example, one of our questions was, what's one challenge we faced? And it was very warming to see after one person raised their hand, 6 other people on the line had something they wanted to say about how they felt underrepresented on this campus, how they were challenged, or something that they felt they just wanted to get off of their chest. So something like that is very moving to me, at least.
Yeah, sitting in on some of the programs has really helped me understand students better, understand their experiences here on campus. Because of the fact that we're looking at a disproportionality in terms of how students are represented on the campus, which then gets reflected in how students see themselves in faculty, being able to better understand the types of experiences that students go through, not just in class, but with each other, what their anxieties are, what they're worried about, understanding how their experiences also help inform their academic experience, and being able to provide a little bit more nuance into how that actually occurs.
Okay, cool. So, like we mentioned earlier, the Latino Student Union is just one of other organizations here that represent all the multicultural organizations Oswego has to offer. So what does a normal collaboration look like with the other organizations, or what does a collaboration look like with the local community? So that could be like any community service events or protests or rallies or whatever that may be.
Well, we have a few. So as far as programs and collaborations with different organizations, today, right now actually, we have a program collaboration with the Caribbean Student Association, and our program is called The American Dream, and it's essentially about how second-generation children from the Caribbean and from Latin American countries that come over here feel kind of disconnected to their roots and may be seen as less than almost to our older generations, because the struggles they went through in the places that we haven't been able to face. So sometimes we're looked at a little less than, and just opening up on how we feel about that. So even though they're the Caribbean Student Association and we're the Latino Student Union, there's still ways we intersect, and we both understand each other and our differences and our similarities and how we're all fighting with the same message, essentially.
Okay, cool. All right, so my next question here, this is a little running joke we have here on the bigger picture. But let's just say you're going out to dinner, right? And you have the choice to go to dinner with any Hispanic historical figure, celebrity, movie star, whatever you think, you name it, you could go to dinner with them. Who would that person be, and what do you think your conversation with them would be like?
You got yours?
Yeah.
Go.
Elizabeth Acevedo.
Why Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Acevedo is one of the most prolific Afro-Latina authors of our time. She has this ability to be able to show our stories in such a nuanced way that showcases all of the beautiful shades, colors, experiences. One of my favorite books, it's a recent book of hers, it's called Clap When You Land. And it's because of this running joke that we clap for everything.
Oh, yeah.
But we do. Yeah, like when you get on the plane and you clap when the plane lands.
Yeah, especially when you go to DR.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I still do it.
Yeah.
People make fun of me because of that, because and my friends will tell me I'm not sitting next to you if you're going to clap when the plane lands, but I'm going to do it because, you know, we made it safely. We've touched down. We're there to enjoy ourselves. But it's also about celebrating when you've landed, when you've actually made it. And Elizabeth Acevedo, if you're listening, I'm available.
Okay, wait, where are you guys going to eat at? That's the good question.
Oh, you mean like here in Oswego?
Oh, no, anywhere you want. Like, where would you like to go for a dinner with her? Like, you want steak?
No, I want to go to a mom and pop stand that is owned by like a small restaurant over in Bible Now, because that's where I'm from.
Oh, you went
in
specific.
DR.
I like
Yep.
that.
Right. So there's actually when we go to the river in DR, in Dominican Republic, we take all of our food with us. So in an ideal world, my grandmother would still be here with us. She would make us lunch, and then me and Elizabeth would take a very academic stroll down El Rio Masipedro in Bonao. I have played this out of my mind.
Yeah. Okay, so Carmen, who would be your person, and where would you guys go to eat?
I think my person would be Bad Bunny.
Hey, I agree.
First, I would
would
ask
join.
him why he cut his hair, and then I love it. Let's start there. Second, I think I would want to go to hibachi. I think me and Bad Bunny would have fun on like a little hibachi dinner date. Because I have a lot of things to say to him. I love his music. I love what he does. I love his messages. Like, Bad Bunny, if you're watching this, hibachi.
Oh my gosh. So, as we always wrap up the bigger picture, we always like to leave one lasting question to all our viewers, which is, what message or advice would you give to other students interested in starting or joining a similar organization on their campus? Or what advice would you give any students in general who are maybe scared or nervous to do something like what you guys are doing?
My friend recently told me of something she believes in, which is if you're going to do it and you're scared, go and do it scared. So if you're scared to get involved, if you're scared to talk to someone, if you're scared to start an organization, go do it. Do it scared. Do it with your heart pounding out your chest, but you're going to do it. And one thing I firmly believe in and like to tell myself is get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because you will not grow in your safe zone. So yeah.
Cool. Dr. D?
I would say if you want to start that student organization, 100% go for it. And also find a faculty advisor that you know is going to 100% support you, the organization, and the organization's mission, because ultimately, at some point, that will make a difference.
I agree, and I don't mean to add on here, but from my experiences being a part of the Latino Student Union, my big thing that I always told people who came to programs is make this your home away from home, because it's the one place where you're gonna realize you laughed the most, you cried the most, you got into some great discussions with. It's literally your home away from home. So I don't mean to love on the LSU train, but I love this organization. And one more question, because I totally forgot. Latin Heritage Month just passed. We're almost done. It's about to end.
Yes, we are.
We're still here.
We're still here.
October 15th. October
15th.
So if you can, what is one word that you want to, you think describes Latin Heritage Month?
Beautiful.
Beautiful? And one sentence why?
Because it's celebrating all the differences in our cultures. Like, some people we're Latin, Hispanic. It's everyone. It's not just about one culture. It's not one country. It's a month for all of us.
Dr. D, we got a little bit of time left, but your one word?
Interconnectedness.
Because?
Because like Carmidas already said, we are all one nation. And when it comes to being Latino, there are so many different aspects that go into that we have to celebrate all of it.
I agree. And just like that, the bigger picture. Thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's episode. We would like to thank Dr. Duran and Carmidas for joining us, representing the Latino Student Union. Tonight was a great episode, and stay tuned for the rest of the semester, as we're just going to be dropping banger after banger. Don't forget to view things through the bigger picture. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Hello. It's just me today. So lonely without a passenger. I think it's you. No passenger. So sad. Oh my god. There she is. She said something happened. So before anything else, what
I've
happened?
been on my hydration kick lately because I have not been hydrated. And so I've been drinking a lot of water. I don't know what. I think I coughed, hiccuped, choked all at the same time, and spewed it all over the carpet in the MCC hallway. And if you see a big wet spot, my bad.
Good job.
My hydration.
Oh, look at you. Okay, I'm gonna go get gas.
Okay, I'll entertain them.
You do that.
What the? Oh my god, what is beeping? I don't know. Do they know that we're filming? It just got everywhere. Anyways. I don't know what these hydration packets is like. Oh my god. Hi. You done? Yeah. Oh, that was quick.
Is this gonna turn? No, it won't turn.
Why
on.
was
Okay, never mind. I was gonna show them the taco pizza slice.
Oh.
But that's okay. Just believe me.
Fast track on track. Is there enough room for me to get past? Bars.
Like my tiny little pinks.
Oh my god, go.
Like my tiny little car.
Taco. Oh my god, we're going to Taco Bell because we finally are able to film at a normal time. And
but Duncan just messaged me.
and not at like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Look at my car's actually being quiet right now.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Whenever I'm in your car, I feel like I'm laying down.
Well, like you can adjust the seat. It's probably because the last person sitting there probably was like, nap time. JCPenney's is closing.
Literally, no, it's been closing for the past 4 years.
Yeah, I know.
Because I remember
that's
when
literally every JCPenney is.
No, I remember when I first started going to school here, it said JCPenney's was closing. I'm a senior.
Thank you for waiting. Whenever you're ready.
All right, we're ready. Sorry.
Ready, and if everything on your screen is correct, it's going to bring you to 1958 at the window, please.
Alrighty, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We are back. Better than ever.
We have not been to Taco Bell in a hot minute.
You haven't.
Well, yeah, Andrea's been cheating on me recently.
Yeah. You're a meanie. They're probably like, ew, these girls are playing.
Well, at least they can't see my stickers from where they are because they probably come over and beat us up.
The dinosaur?
My dino sticker, some cat stickers back there. I do have a little Delsart sticker back there.
On my car, I have a peace sign and a cow. Oh, bye.
Talk about taco.
Talk about taco.
Are you good?
A big giant piece of tortilla got suctioned up on the roof of my mouth. And it was like going to the back of my throat. I can't fucking breathe.
Oh.
I'll tell you when you take a seat at the roof. It's by my screen.
Also,
there is a bend.
I was hoping they would go through the light.
There is a bend that like every time I almost fly off of it because like you can't see the road, but
just be like, here it is.
They're women. What? They look like us. I did not. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to see an old, like
crusty man.
Yeah, like bitter man. I saw 22-year-old women.
Maybe they're just borrowing their dad's
driving
car.
their dad's car. Yeah. Well, this is the other day when I called you and I saw that dead bird. I saw it right here, in front of our church.
Right.
It was kind of crazy. The wings were like this.
Where did you see the sign about the missing bird?
Oh, at Duncan.
Oh, okay.
It was not the same bird. It was like a parakeet.
Oh.
I'm like, I hate to break it to you. That was like right after I saw the dead bird. I hate to break it to you. You are not finding that bird. Like, say you saw it flying in the sky. How are you gonna get it? Like what?
There it is.
Oh my god.
Follow it.
See, isn't it cute?
We gotta come in the fall. And then there'll be pretty leaves. Oh, look at that field. We can make a dramatic taco music video right there.
They literally could.
Because the hills kind of look like tacos. Like the taco shop. I thought that car was turning.
There was like no one here. Where is everyone?
In class. Yeah. At a party. Okay, we're going to class. Well, she's gonna go fill up her water bottle and then we're going to class, but we'll see you after this break.
Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up with that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to Drive Through. No! Welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to Drive Through Fiesta.
So Quinn, how was your day today? Hopefully better than all the men that just fell.
I can say I did not fall today. It was a successful day in the falling department. Not for them though. Look, he's so strong. He's got that one hand grip. He's got it. But no, my day was great. It's so nice out today.
I know the weather is warm. It's kind of crazy. Everyone has
hot.
I finally have a pep in my step.
Yeah, that April. I don't know. That April warm.
Showers? Isn't it April shower?
Yes.
April showers bring May flowers. It has not
Yes.
rained yet though.
It has not. But it's okay because it's not May yet. But guys, look. We told you we would. Oh no. We told you we'd finish them, and we did. Her smiley face is on her fry.
Okay, I thought it went on the fry. It doesn't make sense for it to go here. It looks better on
But
the
then
fry.
it just looks like your other fries are mean.
Well, no, it just looks like they don't have faces. That they're like the faceless. You know those like faceless people? Those are these fries.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Those are those fries. Oh, I'm gonna keep the burger. In here.
Okay.
I think my burger's kind of cute.
No,
the
my
cheese
fries
looks
are
a little gross. But
So we have a great show today. Quinn, care
We
to
do.
talk about what we're gonna do?
well, we have a couple stories as always, but
Some
then
silly.
we have two very special little guests coming on later.
Wow!
So exciting.
So yesterday, me and Quinn decided to go for a drive.
Little drive.
To waste some time before class that we
Yeah.
did not want to go to.
Yeah.
And then we're driving, and Quinn's like, should we follow this car?
That makes me sound creepy. Listen, we were just driving. We were just a scenic route, you know, enjoying our
scenic
time.
drive.
And we were like, which way do we go? So I said, well, there's a car in front of us. Let's just follow it and see where it goes. So we did.
So,
and we followed it for quite a while.
It took a left. We took a left. It took a right. We took a right. Then suddenly, we were kind of shocked. It went straight. What happened next?
Well, then we continued straight for a little bit.
Then,
Then there's like a line of trees, and the car turns. So we start
see
going.
the blinker.
And these poor people were going to the graveyard. So we felt really bad. And we can say that we did not follow them there.
We literally, I like am looking off into the distance, and then I hear Quinn go, oh, and then I see them turn, then I see just a bunch of tombstones, and I go, oh my God, we are terrible people.
Yeah.
They're just trying to mourn.
It's just like, of course, of all the people we chose to follow behind, but we didn't. We just kept driving. We kept going straight.
We'll never do that again.
Well, can't promise anything, but we can try. But
that was kind of awkward.
Yeah. Oh, we just went to class. I don't remember. I was gonna say,
Well,
where did
then
we go after
we
that? But
continued going straight, and then getting a little lost, and then
and then we took this random road and we ended up right by my apartment again. And I'm like, every road in Oswego apparently.
Don't tell people that.
I think they know we're.
Well, no, don't tell people that every road in Oswego leads to your apartment.
Oh, well, they'll find that out when they take one of the roads. But hey, you want to tell them about the,
Millie Bobby Brown got engaged. I just think that's a little crazy.
I thought she was still like, well, I knew she wasn't like 12 anymore, but I was shocked. She's only 19. I mean, good for her. Get your ring.
We
just want to know what the name's gonna be.
Yeah, I just wonder what her name's gonna be. It's gonna be like Millie Bobby Bon Jovi, Billy Bobby Brown, Billy Bon Bobby Jovi, Billy Bon Bobby Jovi. That's a lot. Billy.
Something like
Billy
that.
Bees. Billy Bee. Millie
What
Billy.
is that? Isn't Billy Bees like a place at the mall?
Yeah.
I think it's like a kid's like.
They're like Busy Bees.
Yeah, I thought it was Billy Bee.
Billy
I don't
Bee.
know. Something bee. It's like
Busy
a little
Billy.
kid's like.
Busy
around.
like
Like a Wonderworks, but for like really tiny children.
What's Wonderworks?
You know what Wonderworks is?
Is that the animations like production? Don't they make like Toy Story?
What? No, Wonderworks is just like this place that has like games and like I don't know, different like
like Chuck E.
they have like a
Cheese?
wind tunnel thingy. They do like the I don't know, what is it called? Where you're like on a rope and you're walking across.
Oh, a zip line?
Not a
tightrope.
Not a tightrope. I don't know.
No, it's
something
a
like
tightrope.
that. But like it's like it's not the people who make Toy Story.
Then isn't there like an animation studio that's like Wonder?
There might be Wonder something, but I don't know what you're talking about. But we can say it's Wonderworks. But yes, but then we have our K-Cups again.
We have our K-Cups.
Of course. Always and forever.
I wish I had my rubber stopper.
But alrighty, guys. We will be back in a little bit
with a special guest.
Yes, some of our favorite people.
To go to a quick break, but we'll have special guests waiting for you.
You want to clean?
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Candlelight Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Oh my god!
Guys, we have a guest!
We have fries and
we have multiple of them!
Oh my god! Oh my This is Adriana and Ashley.
Hello. All right, you guys want to give a little introduction? I mean, we just said your names, but
say your name,
major,
and your favorite fast food place and/or item.
Who would like to go first?
Raise your hand.
I will go.
Ashley.
Oh, okay. As we said like 8 times, I'm Ashley. I'm a graphic design major, and I could always go for just a regular soft taco from Taco Bell.
Oh, yes.
Like, it doesn't have to be super crazy. It's just simple but awesome.
Yes, agreed.
Yes.
That is a picture of Adriana, who is going to go next.
Would you like to enlighten us, Adriana? on
About
the
me or the photo?
You.
Yeah, just about you, and then if you want to give some context to the photo, go for it.
All right. So I'm Adriana. My major is trauma studies, and probably a spicy crispy chicken from McDonald's, but now known as a McCrispy. Not sure I like the name change, but
rename, dude.
Yeah. And the context for the photo. Well, Andrea was laying in my bed with me.
I was?
Yeah, you were there.
God, you're always cheating.
For some reason, the stuffed animal panther ended up on my head, and the photo was taken and sent.
Oh, yeah, you just thought it was
It was one of the stuff-a-buddy thingies
that we could never ever get.
Oh,
ever.
wait, that was one of the from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if I'll never get one.
We've tried.
I think I have one more chance, right? We'll do there's one
There's
more
like a
little
big
event at the end
event.
of the semester. We gotta get one. I gotta get at least one.
I have one when I was like a young
They do
young
scare me.
lad.
I didn't know I
As
had
a
to line up
freshman.
2 hours before the event started to get one, so now I know.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Little fun fact about Ashley. Our
yeah.
This is a picture of Ashley.
All right, you want to give some context to this one? I think we can kind of figure that one out. But
Yeah, that's me partying hard at my first Del Start formal ever. And they gave out free swag. So I participated in that free swag and had a jamming time.
Wow, you said the Del Start formal now, didn't you?
Oh my God! What a segue! At not that one, the latest one, me and Quinn did a little costume change, little dress swap, because they're both my dresses, but
everything I was wearing that night
was from a new shop called Andrew's Closet. $5 for every item. Anyways, Ashley was the only one who noticed after like a half hour.
Yeah,
so we were like,
Yeah.
you can be on our show now because you noticed that.
Yeah, we said the first person noticed the switch would
A
be
lot
on the
of
show.
this
And
today. A lot of
we
hands.
thought we'd come out of the bathroom and people would notice, but I guess we should have just known that nobody would care.
But it was like I won a mystery prize. It was
Yeah.
honestly great. Like, you walked out and I was like, whoa, you're wearing other clothes. And then you were like, congrats, you win. And I was like, whoa, I win. So it was like,
Yeah. Sneak attack surprise right there.
Highlight of my night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what? Oh, I was gonna say, what did we do after? But never mind. We don't need to talk
We
about
had, we went to Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Everywhere. We
Both
hit a
of them.
Wendy's. Tully's was closed, but we went there too.
Would you like to hold
That's
the
so
burger?
Oh yeah, would you like to?
Oh my God, wait, does he come apart?
Would you like to hold the
Yeah,
the
look at
fries?
this. Ready? So he comes apart.
Breaking. Oh
Did
my
they all come out?
Yeah.
But he has those little sticker thingies, so like that he can stay together. I also did it wrong.
It's okay.
Yeah.
He's really cute.
This
He's so cute.
brown and that brown are supposed to go together because that's the burger. But
Oh.
I didn't feel like making a whole nother one, so
He's so squishy.
my cheese
They
looks
have
a little
faces.
janky too.
I know, I
but-
love him so
There's
much.
sesame seeds.
Fry box.
Aw.
Yeah, why are the seeds so big?
It's like a sunflower.
The seeds take up like the whole
I don't
head.
like seed buns.
Why?
Oh, I am so sorry.
Oh my God. It's like,
Here you go.
Ew, it looks
No
naked.
seeds.
Naked bun. You naked.
Wow. Nudity.
Scandalous.
Censor. Censor.
No, he fell. No.
Well, he was holding on by one
He
arm.
is the
He's probably got a little sore.
He is
Strong
the
man.
strong one. He's the
He's probably sad.
Oh my god.
Okay, Andrea didn't tie like half of the ties off of it.
Hey, I worked.
And it was like all the stuff it was popping out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like a massacre.
I'm stealing that.
I worked very hard on that.
Did you? I apologize if you like tomato and lettuce or maybe condiments on your burger. I didn't have any of those.
How do you guys like your burgers?
Quinn, why would you do
I like
that?
my
Medium.
Yeah.
I mean, I meant condiment wise, but okay.
Oh, I thought you meant how you like them cooked. I always say medium. They're never medium. They're always burnt. But
yeah,
I like
burnt.
lettuce, onion, and tomato. But I always take the tomato off.
Yeah.
But I always ask for it because sometimes I am in the mood. But that's rarely ever, never, want the tomato. But and then I also like pickles on it. I do something a little kind of crazy that people are gonna think it's weird. I take ketchup and I take mayonnaise, mix it together, throw it on top. Perfect.
Why do you have to mix them together?
They make that. You can buy it in the store.
Yeah, it's like a Russian dress.
It's like
Can you not
it's
just-
like ketchup.
Mayo
It's
chup.
like a name.
It's like mayo. It's mayo chup.
Yeah.
But you're using all of mayo. I don't think you can use the whole mayo if you're combining them. Like it has to be mayo.
May chup.
May chup. Yeah, there you go.
Ketchup.
Wait, but why can't you just put the ketchup on and then the mayo? Like you have to mix
That's
them?
what I do.
No,
I
like
don't-
that's fine. I'm just
No,
curious.
mixing
like,
them like you get like all the flavors in
Oh,
one
no, okay, I'm just
one
curious.
bite. If you like just put them like separately, you get like a ketchup flavor and a
everybody
mayo
knows
flavor.
ketchup is disgusting.
But
so
I want
understand.
the ketchup mayo flavor together.
Oh, I already talked about it on the show, so I won't go into detail.
She
but
really
yeah,
likes
no.
ketchup.
Oh no, I hate
love ketchup.
I
I would
have
drink ketchup out of the bottle.
That's
I like
disgusting.
almost have
I do
a
that with
phobia of
ranch.
ketchup. It's pretty close to a phobia. It's everything about it.
I am a big honey mustard gal.
Yeah.
Ew.
But see, convenient enough, on my burger though, I usually do put ketchup, but I will not eat ketchup on anything else. But I will put it on my burger. I won't put honey mustard on my burger.
What about blue cheese?
I love blue
No.
cheese.
On my burger?
Maybe not on my burger. Sometimes on my burger if it makes
or like in
sense.
general.
Blue cheese on a burger is very good.
It
I've
is.
never had it on a burger, so I can't judge that one.
I've had a lot of burgers in my lifetime, so I feel like I'm an expert.
I've had a lot of McDonald's burgers, but I feel like you can't compare that to
I've had like
real burgers.
burgers. Like you
Burger
flip on
burgers?
the grill.
Thank you. I forgot. I worked at a little golf course and I had to make food.
yeah.
And so I have flipped a lot of burgers in my days.
Burger flipper?
I was a professional burger flipper.
I was
For a
not a
solid
burger
bit.
flipper. I was a pizza slayer.
Ooh.
I'm a pasta twirler.
What do you do?
I worked at a pool.
I also worked at a pool.
See,
I
but
was
like that sounds more fun.
I was Quinn, you're like
I just give up.
hurting them. No,
I had
he's
to-
so
I
They're
had
strong.
to-
sleeping. They're getting tucked in.
Good night. Bedtime.
I would have rather worked at a pool than
I was a
flipping
lifeguard.
burgers.
You'd be surprised the amount of people that don't understand why you can't go in the water during a thunderstorm. And then they get very mad at you.
Oh, I guess I can relate. Old men don't understand why they can't be out on the golf course when it's thundering and lightning. I'm like, well, I don't know.
I was like, if you
Maybe
want to
you're
go in
holding
and
a
be my
metal stick
guest,
in
but
your
I
hand.
told you not to.
Were you a lifeguard?
I
Or
mean,
pool-
I was
pool
I
attendant.
was a pool attendant, but I was lifeguard trained because there was no lifeguard. Just me.
So.
I was a lifeguard. Don't know why they would let that happen.
Was it an indoor or outdoor pool?
Both.
Both for you? What about
Outdoor.
for you? Outdoor?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool though. At least it was outdoors.
Both. I would switch.
Then you're not like stuck in there with all that chlorine.
Yeah.
That's nice. Get the fresh air. That April fresh air.
April showers bring May flowers. I hated that. Why did I say that?
Are we gonna have to bring flowers for the show in April? I
It's April,
Oh,
right?
I meant May. I meant May.
May's my birthday.
Oh.
Also your birthday.
Yes. Oh.
It's not my birthday.
Not my birthday. Almost.
I like having my. Sorry, I have my voice cracked.
Were you just gonna say you like having your birthday in May?
Yes.
Because of the flowers?
No, because it's just like a nice month, I guess.
Oh, my mom's birthday was in May.
Oh my god, it's so crazy.
Everybody has May birthdays.
Yeah, except you.
Well, Annie.
I'm just not here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Your birthday's also in July with me. We're July babies.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought she was so serious.
We're July twins.
Yeah.
We can pretend.
Yeah.
They're acting like they're so cool because they're in May, so we can pretend that we're so cool.
I don't like my
in
birthday
July.
anyway, so it's fine.
You like it
Happy
because it's
July.
in February?
No, I don't like it.
Because February.
I don't like
don't
my
really like
zodiac
that month.
sign. Everyone says
Aquarium?
Everyone says it's a bad sign.
I'm an
I don't know.
Aquarius.
I don't know anything about the
Moon.
sign.
I'm an
Oh,
Aquarius
me neither.
moon.
But whenever I tell anybody I'm a Cancer, they give
I'm
me
an
a dirty
Aquarius
look.
moon.
I don't understand.
I'm a Taurus sun, Aquarius moon, Leo rising.
See, she knows this
I don't
stuff.
know what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
What's your moon?
I can't follow.
Leo.
I don't know what any of it means. I just
Yeah,
know
that's
I'm born in
crazy.
July
I'm
and
a
apparently
Leo
I'm a
rising.
Cancer and everybody gives me dirty looks when I say it.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm gonna go cry about it now.
I don't know. Everyone just tells me I should be crazy, but I mean,
I'm just kidding.
we don't gotta talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know actually any. You would think by now, because I feel like the signs and stuff have like been talked about a lot more.
Evolved.
You think I would like know a little bit more now because that's all people talk about. But I feel I have not retained any of the information people say. It just
That's me mostly with anything.
any information.
Yeah. It's a lot of this.
In one ear, off the other. Or
Yeah.
maybe not even in the 1 ear. It just doesn't. It goes nowhere. I don't know. Listen.
It's like,
Yep. It just goes. It goes.
like it like fakes it out. Like in what's
Yeah, it's like right here when you're like nodding, pretending you're listening, and
Yeah.
then like they stop talking.
Wait.
And it goes.
What's that sports game where they like fake people out?
Basketball.
Like all of them. But
I mean, yeah, all of
them.
Yeah, no, every sport. But alrighty, guys. Well,
how did you enjoy your time here on this show?
I loved it.
I had a terrible time.
No.
Well, you can't keep the burger.
Don't make
then.
him sad. He has
Does the
no
smile come on?
I was just gonna say flip it upside down.
But he's already got rid of his sesame seeds.
Oh God.
He has one eye.
What is he said?
We're never having them on again.
Well,
no more guests.
thank
for Drive-Thru
you
Fiesta.
to everyone watching, and thank you to our crew and our very special guests here tonight. Hope you enjoyed this show and have a great night, and see you next episode for another amazing
Drive-Thru Fiesta.
Yay!
Come up.
Say goodbye.
Welcome to College Code, the newest show on the WTOP platform. Stay tuned for the show.
Welcome to College Code. I'm Aoife.
Hey, I'm Sana.
What's up? I'm Ziggy.
We're so excited to have you on our very first season. We will get into the good and bad of college.
We're going to be answering all the hot questions you have and discuss the different challenges we all face while going through this new chapter of our lives.
We cannot wait to show you all what we have in store for our first season. So, how's this semester been for everyone?
It's been good, a little crazy. I feel like I'm super busy compared to last semester, but good for me. What about you?
It's been pretty good. I mean, right now I'm a first semester senior, so like the classes are all like 400 level. They're like, you know, a lot of work. They got right into it, you know what I mean?
There's no syllabus day. It's like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
like let's learn the material. No.
Essays, papers, all of that, you know?
I think honestly, like this year is really different from my first year here because I'm actually a part of the media summit. I do a lot for TOP and I'm very busy now, so it's very different. So being a part of the media summit, I'm the head photographer, and I never realized how much goes into the media summit, how much of like a real like event it is. You know, like you're having to network with other people, and it's really I don't know.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's exciting. So let's get into the topics. Transferring. So transferring. Are you guys transfers or you guys came here? Yeah.
I came here as a freshie.
I'm a transfer, and honestly, when the whole process of of transferring from my old school, the advisors, I even had like a transfer advisor at my old school that literally worked directly with me. They never brought up like the mental effect that transferring has on you. Going from a school where you only have maybe 200 people living on campus to going to a school where you have like 3,000 people living on campus, it really takes a state on your mental health. Especially me, I'm really awkward. I'm not really a big like people person. I like to stay like to myself. So like having to be in like a bigger environment, it definitely, I definitely had to learn how to like be okay with being around a large group of people and not like, you know.
Did you feel like you had to like force yourself out there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like even with the media summit, I never wanted to apply, but one of my best friends, Alyssa, shout out to her. I hope she's watching. If you're not, goodbye. She literally said, apply. Like if you don't apply, you're gonna regret it. And the job that I initially wanted, I didn't get, and I just accepted it.
Right.
So, and you know, I really enjoy it. So.
Did you feel overwhelmed, like coming to this campus, like as a transfer?
Yeah, totally. My first time going into Pathfinder, it was the second day. I remember walking up the stairs, looking and seeing every seat taken. There was a line out the door. Literally, like I literally had like and I just like went into pilot. I don't even know how I even got my food, and I even found a seat, and I just like came to it. I'm
blacked
like,
out?
Yeah, literally, it was the most weirdest thing. And
my God.
Yeah, and even after that, just having to get used to like, you know, going from this building to that building, because at my old school we only had one building, so everything was in one.
There's just one building?
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
Tompkins Cortland Community College.
Oh.
It was honestly like a high
know that one.
school for college students, but that's okay.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, but you know, it definitely got better. And the one thing I can advise to any transfer students out there is get involved. That's the one thing I can honestly say is get involved. Even if you don't think it's for you, find like literally, especially on this campus, there's literally anything. I think there's like a Nerf club. Like get involved. Find something that you can connect with.
Okay, let's get into the next topic.
So I think a lot of, like, something I really struggled with, like, getting from, you know, being in high school and then going to college. I mean, I'm a junior now, so I've kind of gotten used to it, but it's like really enjoying my own company and like learning how to not be alone.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you know, if you, like, I had a roommate my freshman year, I still have a roommate. You know, I'm constantly around friends and constantly around people, and then when I have time to myself, I'm like, what do I do? And I think it's really important that, like, you know, you have your own hobbies. You know, I think I I used to be like such a reader when I was younger, and I didn't really read a lot throughout high school because, you know, I got really busy. But I think, you know, I took up reading, I took up knitting, I like, you know, like carved a pumpkin, like, you know, like dumb stuff. Like I planned activities for myself in order to keep myself occupied. I tried to stay off my phone, and I think that really helped me kind of learn to spend time alone. And like, it's okay to spend time alone. You don't have to constantly be on all the time and talking to people and being like, putting yourself out there. And like, that is really important in college, but I think enjoying your own company too is really important.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with you, even though I just talked about getting involved.
Yeah.
but definitely having like your own little space.
Yeah.
Because I've never had a roommate, so my space was my room. So I couldn't imagine that not being my space. So having to find like, I don't know, solace in like a library. I was in the 24-hour room last night, and I saw some kids sleeping in the couch, and I'm
That's
like,
so real.
And like I felt bad because he probably has like issues with a roommate, or he doesn't feel comfortable going to his room. So not being able to have that solace in your own personal quarters where you sleep and rest your head it does get very challenging. But
yeah, I feel like getting involved is like really important in prioritizing yourself. And going back to what you said, I feel like I kind of went back to like kind of like doing things that I did as a child, like painting, art, reading, just writing, all those
Healing
like little
your inner
things.
child.
Yeah, and it's really fun. You get to do it yourself. You could do it with people too, but I just feel like doing things like that, that's really good.
All right, let's get into the next topic.
So, balancing friendships and getting jobs on campus. I feel like the first thing we're going to talk about like is balancing friendships. I feel like that's something that's so important when it comes like when you're on campus and you're busy with school, you're busy with work and everything. Like not everybody is going to get the time from you that they want or need. And I feel like just honestly a big major part of that is just communication. Like, do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I feel like it's like, if you don't communicate, then what are you doing? There's so many things that, I don't mean to be like that, but like there's so many things that get lost in translation. It's like, you know.
And just like understanding, you know, because like you have classes, you have work, and then on top of that, you have all these assignments to do. Especially like the further you get in your college career, you're going to have clubs, you're going to have homeworks, you're going to have paper, you're going to have everything to do. And I just feel like making sure you find a balance. Again, it goes back into like getting involved and doing your own thing and healing yourself.
I think that's a lot to even like think about. Just, you know, it's like in the grand scheme of things, like getting involved and like having time to yourself, but also balancing friends and like doing your homework, like that's a lot. But I feel like, you know, this is like your time to learn in college before you get sent out to like the real world.
Not feeling bad about like taking time to yourself, like taking a nap. Like don't feel bad about that. Do it. Take that nap.
Love
like,
naps.
Yeah. Getting jobs on campus though, have you guys had trouble with that?
Yes.
Really?
Honestly, not really. Because I work at MCC and they don't really have an interview process. You kind of just apply and whatever fits with your schedule. But what I can say, working on campus, it does make you more involved in campus, even if you don't want to be, because especially if you work in the food court, because you're meeting new people every single day. Especially a lot of people that visit the campus tend to go to the food court.
A lot of like tours. Yeah, you get to see a lot of people.
Yeah. So I don't really think it's too hard to get a job on campus. I just think it depends on what your comfortability level is, because I know a lot of people don't feel comfortable working in a kitchen or, you know, working for facilities, and those are really the two jobs that I know really hire a lot on campus.
Yeah.
But if you can, I would recommend maybe getting like a VCA job or something, one of those jobs.
Like a desk attendant or RA. I've done both. I'm currently an RA and I have done the desk attendant job, and I like honestly it's so good for meeting people because you get to like communicate with all the residents in the building and like people coming in and out, and it's really good. Like honestly, jobs on campus, these could be your resume builders. So like,
sorry for cutting out. Do you think with being an RA, it like with being a DA and an RA, it helped you learn more about res life? Because I know with me, I was an RA at my old school. And beforehand, I didn't know jack about the res life anything, but working with them and having to do stuff for them, I started to learn a lot about the residential life and everything that goes on in the community.
It did, but it like mostly did really help with like developing personal skills, like communication, like interpersonal communication, because you're gonna like communicate with so many different people. You're gonna have to like get through to so many people, and I feel like it's really good, honestly, just for a personal thing, not even like just as a job. Just for personal growth, I think like there's a lot of jobs on campus that could really help with that.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I tried to find a job on campus, but I feel like my schedule is so wonky and like weird. Like I start class at like 11 and like 12:45 some days, and I do that to myself. I take full responsibility, but like it's hard to kind of like fill in everything and then do clubs and, you know, but gotta get that coin somehow.
Balance.
Yeah, exactly,
That's
balance.
All right, resources on campus. Resources on campus. So like I said, coming from a community college, the resources we have on campus are very different compared to a university. Like I never knew about like an internship coordinator or like even like just having a minor. Like we don't have like I never had the option to get a minor in community college. So having now like a minor advisor and a major advisor is very different? What about you guys?
I would say two things for me. One, the counseling services on campus, and like even the health services. I feel like I utilize that a lot. You know, as I said, like college gets overwhelming, but I'd say like even just the counseling services and you know all the resources that they have there have helped a lot. And I would say like, you know, if you are like even just a little bit overwhelmed, it's like important to take care of yourself. I would definitely say to utilize that. Yeah. The other thing that I think like really helped me, like you said, was like a resume builder. Like I met with a career advisor because like I'm still, you know, I'm a junior, so I'm like I have to like buckle down and like figure out what I want to do. So I met with the career advisor, and you know she narrowed down some options for me, and you know like really helped me hone in. So that helped me.
Yeah, no, first of all, I would say take advantage of your advisors and use that because they know your major, they know your minor, they know how to help you with like the questions you have about like your future in your field or just even right now with classes. So I would say take advantage of that. But also take advantage of all the programs they have on campus because, you know, you get stressed out for little things. When they bring the little dogs into the library, like, you know, they're like these programs are really helpful, and honestly, like I feel like not only like they have a lot of de-stressing like programs. Have you guys ever went to one of those?
I did like a coloring,
like the coloring thing. Yeah, like again, like with the painting and everything. Like I love the like programs that they have. They put on honestly, and in your buildings too. Like the RAs always put on programs.
Those are good.
I feel like taking advantage of that and just going, even when it's in your building, like you have direct access to it. It's a good way to meet people. It's a good way to like really use your resources that you have, you know.
And like even something in your building like an RA program is like it's pushing you out of your comfort zone, but it's not too out of your comfort zone. It's like, you know, it's like kind of like a step forward if you're like worried about, you know, like showing up in an event, you know, things like that. So I think, you know, it's important to utilize your resources on campus. I mean, I know I do. So coming up, we will learn from our very own Ziggy how to make a college meal.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for College Code.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to College Code. And today I will be teaching you all how to make spaghetti. This meal is great because if you're like me, you hate cooking. I hate cooking, I don't like to cook, but due to me not having a meal plan this semester, I have to learn how to cook. So I will be teaching you guys how to cook. And also, pasta is very easy, it's cheap, and if you're able to make it right, it can be one of the best things you've ever eaten in your life. Let's take a look at the video. So beforehand, I chopped up some green peppers, red onions, and some tomatoes. This is kind of a lot for the dish, but that's okay. You can't have too many vegetables, right? So I'm gonna actually start off by turning on the vent. I'm gonna do it to the highest setting, which in the village it's 2. Anywho. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just use some olive oil cooking spray. You can use whatever you want. Oil. If you're in the dorms, don't use vegetable oil. Use cooking spray or butter. You don't want to set the fire alarms off. You know what I'm saying? So just put a little bit on, get it very greased up. I'm just gonna throw this in there. Might splatter, so be careful.
Hey, you know, he's over there chefing it up, you know. And you know what? That's exactly why he's cooking his dinner tonight. That's exactly why, right?
The vegetables are where I like them. They're, you know, a little bit translucent, but cooked. So now what I'm gonna do is I have a little dish right here. I'm gonna just transfer them to the dish. Oh my God, I sound so professional. Gordon Ramsay, you have nothing on Ziggy. You're whack. Please, I'm just kidding, Gordon. Please don't come for me. I don't want to deal with you on the tickety top. The pot's a little bit dingy from the vegetables, so I'm just gonna respray it. Get a little bit more greased up. And now I have my ground turkey. You know, some people like ground chicken, some people like ground beef. Some people don't like nothing at all. I don't really care what you do. Do what you want. But today we're gonna have ground turkey.
And that's on a period.
Just wanna get your turkey, you know. You just wanna get your turkey, you know, you just wanna, I feel like you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't think I need to explain it. Just brown it, you know, just get it brown. Today we're gonna use some good old great value spaghetti. And we're just gonna throw it all in there. I kind of want to like separate the noodles a little bit, just to like, I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it in the pot. So our pasta looks to be almost done. The way you know if it's done is by trying a piece. And
I thought you were gonna throw it against the wall.
I mean, you could.
Oh.
It's not sticky, so yeah. In the arms. Pasta is pretty much done. So we're just gonna turn off the stove. We have the pasta back on the stove with the stove off. What I like to do is I'm just gonna add some, this is actually plant butter from Country Crock. This is like the best plant butter ever. This is avocado oil based. Like, it doesn't even taste like butter. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is like $6 for a little pint. So if you have the bread, spend it. But if you don't, regular butter will work, or no butter. It really doesn't matter. But you don't have to do everything I'm doing. You know, I understand most of you guys are in dorms, so it's probably hard to have a bunch of pots and pans and stuff like this. So do what you can. And as long as it's good to you, that's all that matters. So I'm just gonna throw in some pasta sauce. This is the cheapest sauce I could find. This cost me about like $2. It's just some pasta sauce. You can use whatever you want, honestly. You have to put back in the vegetables that we pan fried earlier.
At least you remembered now.
So now that we have all that mixed up, we're just gonna throw in the pasta sauce. This pan is a little bit small.
Open that jar with ease.
As you can tell, this is a pretty small pan for this assignment. But that's okay, because you know what? When in doubt, you just mix it up and just hope that it all mixes together, you know what I mean? Honestly, I should have honestly put it in this one.
It's okay.
But that's okay.
Trial and error, you know?
Yeah. This is the best cooking show on TOP, I promise you. So I'm gonna have the stove on maybe like medium-ish for maybe like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna throw it all together. One thing I want to stress to you guys is make sure, like, I don't listen. This is just a me thing. Make sure that you just wash as you go. I like to always, you know, just wash my dishes as I go, so when I'm done with everything, I don't have to spend any time cleaning up. Right now, I'm just stirring it up. I'm using a smaller spoon because the pot is so small, and I want to make sure that everything gets mixed up together.
Oh, that pasta didn't move. It's okay.
Yeah, it is kind of crunchy.
No, it gets stuck together if you don't put it in the sauce in time.
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing I do know.
So should I put it in now?
Yeah. No, but yeah.
Okay.
Because then the sauce is warm, you want it to stay warm.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna pour the sauce because the sauce is done. Just pour that in the noodles. You know, this is not my typical way of eating it. I like to pour the noodles over the individual plate of pasta, but I got instructed to do this, so this is what I'm gonna do.
Whoa, the flame? Whoa.
Yeah, that pasta needed the sauce.
Yeah, because it was looking kind of clumpy. But anyway, this is pretty much fully mixed up and ready to be served. Yeah. So I'm just gonna grab a dish and just serve it up as fancy as I can. Just gonna.
Fancy for color. Ooh, the twist. Oh.
So we have Aoife here, and she's about to try the pasta.
Oh wait, I forgot how to. Man. Okay.
Oh,
Look at the technique.
Yeah, look at that. The best pasta ever made.
Horrible!
Huh?
No. Oh, she didn't even flinch.
That's crazy. What you're...
Out of 10. Out of 10? Yeah. 12.
And that's on a period.
What?
12?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm a pasta connoisseur. So, gets 2 thumbs up from me.
I would give it a thumbs up, but the thing is, Z didn't even give me a plate of pasta.
What?
So,
Thought of hatred.
He said what, like, he, like, it's not true.
How was it?
Not 2 thumbs up, just 1? Oh, wait.
She's chewing rapidly.
Sorry.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so chaotic, Ziggy. So I know you used seasoning in it, but like, what seasoning did you use?
My apologies for not adding that in there. I used garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and a little bit of slap your mamas, and a pinch, just a pinch of Italian seasoning. Ed, yeah. So how was the pasta, honestly?
It was really good.
Really?
She had one word.
I said it was terrible, but it was good. Yeah. On that note, we're gonna toss the break.
Stay tuned for more College Code.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to College Code. Since it's our first episode, we want to properly introduce ourselves to you.
So we're gonna be playing a little game. I have questions, and I'm gonna ask them. Okay, so we're gonna start off easy with this one, okay? Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Oh, that was fast.
I'm like a tired pelican.
Oh, you just changed the bird. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
like,
neither.
But what does that mean, though?
I'm not a night owl and I'm not an early bird. I'm just a tired pelican.
I feel like if you stay up late enough, though, in the night, it becomes early, right? So, like, what is that? I would say night owl, though, but I mean...
Early not owl? I don't know.
Early owl, I guess. Okay, this is another animal question. We'll skip. Would you guys say you are extroverted or introverted?
I'm an introverted extrovert. Like, if I have to be, I can, but I prefer to just be on my own by myself.
I'd say I'm like a shy introvert. Yeah, what about you?
I would say that I'm an extrovert, and it's kind of surprising because I feel like a lot of people who have met me, like half of them would say I'm extrovert, and then other like random people would be like, yeah, you're introverted. And I'm like, I don't see that. But
when I met you in Kreider's law class, I thought you were introverted.
Really?
You would just come in with your like Starbucks and you'd say nothing.
And I would sit in the corner. Ooh, okay. What is the first thing you notice about somebody when you meet them?
Probably like the tone in their voice. If that makes sense. Like I like if like your tone is weird, I'm gonna be like, okay. Like I tend to like notice like I guess like like tones and voice, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I mean that's so weird though.
You would have to make them talk to you. I mean, what if they don't talk? What would you notice first?
Just maybe like, I don't know, maybe like the eyes or something. I don't know.
That's a cliche answer, Ziggy.
Well, because I can't really think because I don't look at people. Sorry. I'm not a people gazer.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, teach their own, you know. I'd say I notice somebody's outfit. I always like clothes. I'm like, ooh, what's she wearing? I'd say that. And then I know I just called you out, but I'd say
That's crazy.
Wow. Wow. Did you hear the tone of her voice too, Ziggy? That's crazy. Ooh, okay. So I would like, I don't know. I kind of notice also like eyes and vibes and stuff. Like maybe also like someone's smile.
I
don't know. It sounds kind of interesting. Just the way people speak to people, I guess. Like they're respectful. Yeah. Anyways, let's end this off with a good one. If you were an animal, what would you be?
I would be a giraffe. Cause I'm already close to it, so I might as well just be the whole package. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm gonna say a dog.
A dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never know what to answer. Like, should I do a big animal or a small animal? So I'd probably be like, big.
Preference.
Big, then I guess like, I guess like elephant or something. I would probably be a bird, actually.
That's it for College Code. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on another episode of College Code soon.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Bye.
See ya. Eat some spaghetti.
Hey, Chloe, do you know what time it is?
I don't know, but it's getting kind of late.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Charlie, Season 5.